So I was just scrolling through Flight Club when I seen something that caught my eye. It was a Golden Moments package, the 7 and the 6s. If you know about this package, you know that they come in one box. It's 2 pairs of shoes now. It's the 7 and the 6 Golden Moments package. Not to be confused with the Defining Moments package, which is the 6 and 11s and the 13 and 14s. A lot of people confuse these, the Golden Moments package and the Defining Moments packages. The Defining Moments packages are probably the more popular ones. The Defining Moments package is the more notable pair. It's the more popular package, so just don't get it confused. I'm talking about the Golden Moments package. Now, what stuck out to me about this particular package is it was only $304 now. This is $304 for 2 pair of pretty popular Jordans. So of course I clicked on it. I had to make sure, it was right. I thought that it was a typo or something, so I refreshed it. Now, looking at it, I clicked on it, and I seen at the bottom of the shoe, it said reject return, this shoe is vintage. Now, I didn't know what that meant. I am an avid shopper on Flight Club. I didn't understand what that meant, so I reached out to my homeboy, a guy who I knew who worked at Flight Club, to try to get some answers. So this is actually a dude that I met years ago through Nike Talk. Later on in life, he ended up being able to get promo codes for Flight Club. So he knew a lot about Flight Club. He knew a lot of employees at Flight Club. So we stayed in touch. We actually bought and sold each other shoes plenty of times. I sold him Bordeaux 7s. I sold him some Cough Drop foams. He sold me some Wolf Grade 3s. I actually got depressed just thinking about those. I wish I still had those. The Wolf Grade 3s. I miss those shoes, man. I actually sold those shoes because at the time I was rocking some Griffeys, some silver Griffeys. I remember I was rocking the Griffeys so heavy. I felt like they looked too much like the Wolf Grade 3s, so I ended up selling the Wolf Grade 3s just because I felt that, all of my outfits, every outfit that I could wear with the Wolf Grade 3s, I could wear with the Griffeys. And I was just wearing the Griffeys so much that it was comfortable. Griffeys actually make you look taller. Griffey is a great shoe, but I regret selling those Wolf Grade 3s. But anyway, he told me to reach out to Flight Club. Now I told him about the vintage and the reject return. He basically told me there's no telling what I'm gonna get. If it says reject return or if it says anything like vintage, I need to reach out to Flight Club before I make a purchase to make sure I really want the purchase, because there's no telling what I'm gonna get. Flight Club doesn't know the defect or why it was rejected. So before I make the purchase, I probably should reach out to Flight Club. So that's exactly what I did. I reached out to Flight Club. Now, I just sent an email from the link on the website, and I said, hey, I'm a long-time customer, and I was looking at ordering the size 13 Air Jordan 7 and 6 Golden Moments package. The total bill for tax, before tax and shipping, is $304. Inside of the price box, it says reject return, the shoe is vintage. Could you please explain to me what this means before I make the purchase? I understand there is a chance the shoe is not wearable, but will I know before it arrives to me? Will Flight Club reach out once they inspect it and let me know it's not wearable? Please explain to me this process, because I have never had an order with vintage or defective shoes before, so I'm not sure how it works. I would like to make sure they are wearable, even though I understand they are vintage. Thank you. Okay, so Flight Club reached back out to me pretty quickly. It was basically the next day. I wasn't expecting them to reach back out that fast. I've only had to contact them a handful of times, and it took them a couple of days each time. They replied pretty quickly, so this was their reply. The customer service representative said, I understand you're interested in an Air Jordan 7 and 6 Retro Golden Moments pack. Kindly be noted that the date of released 10 years ago, made this type of shoe are classified as vintage, which means that due to the age of the sneakers, it is common for these shoes to crack on at the midsole of the shoe as time elapses. Also, they are stored for a long period of time. It's common for them to yellow or oxidize. Rest assured, this is not a result of your shoe not being authentic, but rather a result of the shoe naturally aging. For this reason, we always suggest caution and care when buying vintage sneakers to customers that plan on sporting them versus storing them. Shoes of this age, that's me. I plan on wearing them, not storing them. These type of sneakers are most common for collections, not suggested for wear. So he basically answered my question right there, but I'm gonna keep reading. You may use them, but due to the age, physical conditions of the sneakers may change. So to me, that basically means I might buy these shoes and start wearing them. They're gonna wear out quicker because they've been sitting for so long. Meanwhile, we would like to remind you that at Flight Club, all sales are final. Since we are a consignment marketplace, which I didn't know that, independent sellers provide the items we offer for sale, and we do not hold inventory. As a result, we are not able to process returns or exchanges for any order. That's important to remember. For more information regarding our return policy, please visit our frequently asked questions. If you have concerns with vintage type of shoe, we suggest you think twice before purchasing. So he basically answered my question right there. He's basically saying, if I want to wear these shoes, I probably shouldn't purchase them because they're vintage. They could have defects. And I mean, this is basically a gamble. The reason that I got excited when I seen this deal is because even though it said reject, return, or vintage, I've seen shoes with very small, little defects, little blips of paint or bubbles of plastic or leather or whatever that you could barely even notice, and they were marked down hundreds of dollars. Then again, I've also seen defective shoes that basically came apart. We all seen lace locks break from the fabric, you know, just crazy defective things. So it could either be on a scale from, you know, a big, huge issue to something small that you can barely see. So he was basically just telling me if I plan to wear these, I should think twice and I shouldn't just jump the gun just because of the low price tag. Now that's kind of what my homeboy told me. He said they may not be wearable. So a lot of times people buy vintage shoes just to have them. And you know, he also told me sometimes when people want to just have shoes in their collection, or if they want to have shoes to refurbish, to fix up, or just to vlog about, people will buy defected or worn shoes or vintage shoes that you can't tell that they're falling apart. So they'll just have them sitting up still or sitting up at a certain angle where you can't see the wear and tear of the defects. Now the shoes not being wearable is a big issue for me. I definitely want to wear all the shoes that I buy. Some of my shoes I wear more than others, but I wear every single pair that I have, and I can't see myself buying a shoe and not wearing it. If I buy a shoe and I don't wear it, it may be because I have extras, but as soon as I scuff up or mess up that pair, I'm gonna wear the other pair. There's not gonna be a shoe in my closet that I'm just never gonna wear. So now that you heard what Flight Club replied to me, let me know what y'all think. Get in the comments and let me know. Should I spend $304 on this Golden Moment 7 and 6 package, even though it's a defective and a reject return? Or should I just use that money for something else? Should I just let this go by? Let me know what y'all think. Get in the comments, like, share, subscribe. Stay locked in for the next video. Peace.